Great story about Moses coming in, challenging Pharaoh, finally let them go. God parted even the Red Sea, took them through. I've been all in that area myself. And the battles they began to fight, and finally, with all of this going on and God doing what God did, they found themselves camping at the foot of Mount Sinai. I've been to Mount Sinai. Some of you were there with me. Remember riding those camels? How can you ever forget? That's why I walk like I do. And God took Moses up on top of this mountain where so many of us went. And on top of that mountain, God gave to him the 10 Commandments. And down in the valley, the people began to get restless. They very quickly began to forget what God had done. Just like you and me. So they built themselves a golden calf. They began to look to other gods. Moses came down, saw this. He smashed the tablets. But he didn't smash what God had said. God had written that. It couldn't be changed. God gave them these commandments to establish essentially 3 things. To establish his total uniqueness. He wanted them to know that he was unique. There was no one like him. He wanted to establish his total sovereignty. He was all-powerful. Nobody had the power and authority of God. And he wanted to establish his total trustworthiness. In my devotion this last week, my favorite verse, in fact, I sent it out on my Twitter account. 1 Chronicles chapter 5 and verse 20. 1 Chronicles chapter 5 and verse 20. They cried out to God in battle, and he granted their urgent plea because they trusted in him. Here were these people in the middle of a battle. They were going through terrible circumstances. They cried out to God, and God heard their cry for one reason: because they trusted in him. You going through cancer treatment right now? Trust God. Turn to him. You wondering about your future? Listen, he established his uniqueness and his sovereignty and his trustworthiness. And he said, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me."